launch the game. Hopefully here. Everything will be great. Let's do the second half of the stream here today. What is this? What is this? What is this screen? Waiting. Okay, there it comes. Okay, so this was a topic that we discussed in the first stream of Pyre. About would I replay this game if it makes sense to? And obviously, I think I've walked away with the answer basically like, if a game is compelling enough in its argument for me to play a second time, and obviously that's a lot of factors, but I'll definitely do it. And I want to solidify. I think I was thinking about it in the shower this morning because I knew I was going to play Pyre later today. And by in the shower this morning, I mean shower like only like 3 hours ago. So it was definitely not in the morning. I was late starting my day today. What was I going to say? Oh, I think if the game doesn't last that much longer, if we get this wrapped up in like a few more streams or whatever, I could totally see myself, especially if there's reason to do it like different, we could see potentially different things or whatever. I think I could see myself replaying a second time on stream, especially if I can up the difficulty of the sport game moments, because I've been kind of dominating those gameplay moments. And so if I could like turn up the difficulty on that just like a notch, and then also see new story stuff, I could totally see myself wanting that, just info wise. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But it kind of, again, depends on, like I said, if we finish the main story in, like, 3 or 4 more streams, then to me it makes a lot of sense. Where's controller? There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Load. Load me up, baby. Oh, shit. Banging around. Where do we leave off? What is this? You finished Higurashi, question mark? The main thing? The main I can't speak. 8 chapters, question mark? Yes. If that's what you mean. But I've still been doing some Higurashi stream stuff. As you return to the wagon after defeating the Fate, you notice Jadariel, gotta re-get acquaintance with the names here, tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? And the other go and whatever? What? Sorry, ask your question again? The minstrel, he's gone. You see, it is true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still. Oh yeah, the guy with the thing just left. No trace of the minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. If you mean like the other arcs and stuff, I haven't done those yet. We've been doing a couple of we finished the main series a week and a half ago or so, and then we've been watching the live action Higurashi stuff, and then we'll return to reading the other arcs, and then what's it called, Higurashi Rei and Ho or How and stuff like that later into 2025. You see, it is true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in search for him outside. Is this where we're at? I guess so. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scout the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. You gaze upon the stars. Look at the stars! I don't... Maybe I'm stupid. Actually, potentially very highly likely that I'm stupid. But, like, what's the point of selecting the star stuff? Is there ever a branching actual path to pick? Or is it always just we pick one thing? Is it just a flourish of the actual menu? Like, is it just, maybe in the future? Maybe. I guess. Maybe it's, you're right. Maybe I'm jumping too far and being like, it's always going to be like this. But so far, it's always just been like, oh, you just go to that menu and then it's like, you just pick a thing. And I'm like, okay, if that's going to be the case, why not just send me to a thing? You know? Not the biggest of complaints, but I'm curious. I guess why I'm asking is I'm always curious if I'm missing something, like as if there's something in the menu that I'm not seeing, or there is like an option and I'm just for some reason only seeing one option. So it's more out of curiosity and not wanting to be missing of something. Anyway, he says, everyone, we're head back east all the way across the valley towards the Cairn of Haub. Haub. Then, according to the stars, next right shall be commenced here. The accursed imp here felled the mighty bone titan Shaq Six Shoulders. That's right, we have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him on this night or another. They continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. In I go. Phase status, debating with Judero. Okay. Let me open this. What? Oh yeah, this is... What's the... How do I... Roster, that's what I want to see. I want to see this screen again. Okay, so this green bar must be that thing that I was talking about in the first stream of this, where it was like if they, because he took the bench, he sat out a match, so then I assume this is what he will get. Yeah, what is it? Exiles gain. Oh my god, how do I? Exiles gain enlightenment twice as quickly while they have inspiration. So I assume that's the inspiration it's talking about. So again, the incentive to swap out constantly your roster when you go play the game. After having overcame the fate in a rather one-sided contest last night, you find Hedwin off on his own. You sense he wants to talk about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. Uh-oh. I guess I'll have some tough choices to make before all this is over, my friend. Just been thinking about that. Oh, is he pissed that I benched him? Oh, it's like real sports. It's like when you have a star player on your team and you like bench him for whatever reason. There could be a multitude of reasons you keep him on the bench. And he's like, why didn't I get fielded, huh? Now, and I assume this is obvious to what's happening in the story, but they have to participate in the game to get closer to being free, right? So they're pissed if you bench them. So I assume that's what's happening. That's going to be the interesting wrinkle in the story. But honestly, I thought he was going to be like chill with me. I thought he was going to be chill with me during the thing. I read the line during your rant. Oh, which line? This line? A line prior? Was there a line that said the exact same thing? I'm glad you let the others go instead of me during the rite. I mean that. All the more since we succeeded. I don't know what's more intense, participating in the rite or just watching from the sidelines. Anyway, thank you for checking in. I'm off to go make sure we're ready to move. Oh, he's cool. Oh, he's cool with it, maybe. He departs to check on things outside. You sense that he has no misgivings about what transpired, is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I gotta be 100% honest. So, the way I have my PC set up, if I'm ever like ranting about something, I am not looking at the game, and that could be whether I'm playing on console or PC. I literally stare at OBS, because obviously I have chat up there too, when I'm going off on just talking about whatever, I do not look at like a game monitor. I'll just stare at OBS because it's how I rant about things. So I was missing the most obvious thing that was just happening on screen. So my bad, I guess. But I still think it's an interesting theory, right? Like, obviously, I think not every character is going to be cool. I think. There's got to be some characters that'd be pissed. Maybe that lady would be pissed, you know? There's still no sign of lone minstrel, although how we say the name? Jodariel tracks potential signs of movement east. The same way you are headed, you consider where to search for him. Fall flat. Headwind thinks the missing minstrel could have taken the route opposite to the one you took. Jodariel believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. Okay, so we're going with one of our two. I have been pretty siding with Jodariel quite often. Is there a chance if I just keep benching and not going with Headwind, does he get pissed at some point? Does the niceties drop at some point? Also, there's that min-max part of my brain where I'm like, should I always just, when I have the opportunity, side with one character just to really hammer home that I'm pro one character? So many options. As you make your way through the rocky pathways of Glue Hive, all there is to show for the missing minstrel is a deeper scowl on Jodariel's face. Blast. Felt certain that he would have taken our same route to the Spring of Jomir. So it's alright, Jodi. He could have gone anywhere. Likely there's nothing to be found either way. We should keep moving. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they speak little more of it for now. I need to know who that character is. What is the mystery of that character? What is? Who are they? Stop the wagon. Wait. How come? Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever's out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. Like the little sound effect it has. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. I think we read that before. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then, what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments and the books. Indeed. One of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rights. Headwind turns to you. Seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, mister. Please. You have to let me. And the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Jodariel exchanges looks with Headwind. Each of them nods to you as if to signal their approval. Faye intends to help fend off the Howlers. Go! 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 We ride! That howling sound. It means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. Oh shit, it's like, fuck off. Fuck off. Blocked. More. I think there's many more. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Release that when flashing. Oh. Oh, fuck. No, fuck. There's too many. Holy shit. There's way too many. I can't do this. Fuck out of here. What the hell was all that? There's too many. Is it over now at last? It is. I think it is. Oh, this poor and wretched beast. Just then, Faye spots something creeping toward her. Whoa, what? The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Faye. You find her in one piece along with an unfamiliar little face. Screech! Oh my god, he's a little dude. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Drive Imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. The Drive Imp seems both excited and frustrated by something. You sense some, he seems welcome to this. Interact to try again. Further interpret. Seems to have some history with your black wagon. You're beginning to understand him. He recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He is pleased to meet you. The Drive Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you've learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other Drive Imps stare at him with something like reverence. He's joined us. Let's go. How exciting. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Seems very pleased to be in the wagon. Indicates he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. Cry! He has no love for howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. Plan to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. Looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. Saying he's happy to be back where he belongs and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Okay. We got an extra little critter. Alright, what's this? Your new friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. The cursed imp here fell. I think this is our only option. Hedwin orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the barren waste of Yomir Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out toward whomever it is. Noises! It was very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in almost a joyous way. Tizo. Oh, it is good to see you. And you found the others, even faster than expected. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello, we have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves, because I think maybe you have? Hello, indeed. You are just worried when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such a concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So, what now? You continue down the path. That is why I'm here. When we meet my client, we shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be alright? Hedwyn and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. Got a name? I am sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. The lone minstrel returns to the black wagon with your fellow exiles. Journey onward! Ooh. The Kern of Haub is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. Don't have to tell me twice. Page revealed? How do I forget. Isn't there a way to... Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the page, and then I go through this. I knew it was a fool's... the rope collar. In the words of Gold, the master, I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. Downside. He would be a living legend, if only he could grasp it, whispered in his ear. That Kalmir rope collar, his elder and most trusted aide. With that I slew that man myself. His was a simple and yet brilliant ruse, to draw the emperor farther still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. White Loot. The lone minstrel and his white lute chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Oh, nice. I didn't mean to hit that. The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He's very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The lone minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. Oh, I'm not, that doesn't confuse me even more. Oh, hey guys, fancy running into this side of the sand. So, what can I do for you? Ron, how'd you make it all this way ahead of us? Come on now, Mr. Greentail. Can't you just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide you with a sample of a little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that Mooncrest thinger from me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this, and I got more if you want. A pinch of stardust. Raises the rank of certain talismans by 1. Huh. I'm going to thank him for the sample. Okay, so we can buy it for 3. Lucrative contract. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains +1 up to this many times per right. Interact with him to quiet him down. Now these things are super expensive. What the fuck? Gain 7. When plunging in, the bear deals bonus damage. What is this? Oh, I can go for it directly here. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Oh, you guys really are my favorite customers, you know? Yeah, I am. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Haub, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All was quiet for a time, and then... Oh, that's interesting. From out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. Stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst, that's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. He's a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumvirates who stand against him. Oi, well, would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own. Consulting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate. You realize? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rights. Oi, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you, eh? Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm going to make sure you regret it, because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed Cairn of Haub.
Haub.
You shall
Cairn.
find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you.
Yeah, they won't, though.
Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
As stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oi, come on, you lot! Let's boil some blood! Then Rucky pulls you aside. Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. Oh, so he doesn't want to fight against them? I was going to have him on the team. I was going to be like, I thought that something interesting might happen if I had him, like, on the squad. But if he asks me not to put him in, I feel like I'd be kind of an asshole to put him on. It's alright, Brucky. We can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rights are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiments appear at the lone minstrel's side. Of course. As soon as you volunteer to take on your adversaries. Absurd. The imp knows the rights. He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though, you need not take my word for it. 'Tis so. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do? Little imp peers at you. You sense its connection to the rites as you await your guidance. I mean, we gotta put him on then. Noises seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try. Hold that to flutter until stigma.
And a mere imp.
Oh my god, he flies.
No, it cannot be. Then we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
He inflates. Also, these things can be moved. Hold R2 to zip. Oh my god. Hold that to implode. Chizo soon returns after imploding. Oh man. Huh. Okay. I'm ready. Well done as ever, Tizo. Well, then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings? Okay.
Who shall conduct the rites?
We have a squad of 5 now. I think he sat out last match, so it only makes sense to choose him.
Head in.
And then, oh, unwilling. I literally cannot pick Rucky. Okay. I respect that. Tizo is the new character, so I feel like we should have Tizo should be in. And then it just, to me, makes sense to have, like, Jadariel is our MVP of our team. She's great at defense. Faye can sit out a match. Jodariel.
Choice is cast.
Tizo is ready to prove himself against the Descendants. Yeah, we are. Time's up, you swear. Come on, boy. Why did I change the voice? Come on, boys. Let's get him. And then fucking dunk on these guys. There I go.
Begin. Yes.
Jump! Holy shit!
First strike.
The jump was strong there.
The orb. Spectacular.
Oh my god.
Died a little.
Oh my god, I'm so good. Block.
That's it.
Dude, I am just like,
The adversary's flames.
I can't be beaten. This is why I kind of feel like I could up the difficulty on this just slightly. Oh, but it is very fun to just dunk on these guys. All right, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. Oh, you're angry. Oh, man. Yep, you're so angry.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up. Whatever shall you do against so fierce a foe?
Oh, shit. No, and it still wasn't good enough. They still suck. They still suck ass.
This nearly ended.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
Yourself into the flames.
Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Alright, yeah, but now I've got all three of my guys. You guys are fucked. You guys can't do shit.
All for naught.
No, so close. No, you can't get it. You can't play defense. You can't get past me like that. Oh, come on. I thought I had it. Oh, the big one score. That you gotta love that. Gotta love it.
Wings prevail yet again.
You gotta love it.
Accomplished effortlessly, I might add.
We're going undefeated. We're going undefeated in this playthrough.
Ceremony is complete.
That ought to show them. Is excited to prevail. It is first right with your group. Well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shorty lot showed us for like that. My boys and I will have to take it just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear?
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. Let's see, there's the inspiration boost. Choose a mastery for Headwind. Do we want 50% more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often? Or Headwind and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly. That seems very helpful.
The Master General reveals his stratagem. Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple ease.
Solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. While fluttering or zipping moves much more faster than usual, or if banished, drop some moon sign allies can instantly transport to from their pyre. Oh, that's kind of... This seems like you could do some very interesting high level, like willingly sacrifice to then like try zip real quick. But I'm gonna go, this seems like overall like way more easier to get it used to your advantage. Okay.
Until the next rite.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Kind of bummed the minstrel can't play. I was expecting the minstrel to be like a large character. After overcoming the descendants rather decisively, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rookie? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Jodaro and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. Seek our destination. Just making sure, just looking around. Then, it is as I feared. We are to press further north beneath the valley into Flagging Hands. Flagging Hands, desolate region beyond which lies the sea. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us, wherever we should go. Had you been to Flagging Hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Tizo's nest. Various scraps of things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric, topped off with a plush fish. Cute. You can tell something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum, listen. I gotta level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though believe you me, I tried. Well, he got me by the scruff. Well, I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand? I had a certain standard to uphold. So, figured he would be the one to ask. Then, Ricky hesitates. But then, his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him, though, right, chum? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean, rich. My little problem with Barker, soon it's going to take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I am telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. And I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. Seems Ricky owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly, you are unsure. Let's go! Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jadero assessing this current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as I continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going. As soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Flagging Hands. Oh, minstrel knows a relatively safe route down into the Flagging Hands region. If he says so. Ooh. I know it doesn't have the thing on it, but I always keep wanting to check in here just in case. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jadero indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Milthy? According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. A fetid den in which the witch sealed MILF. It's like MILF almost. Sealed the physical form of Slat Astralborn. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jadero and Hedwyn exchange looks. Then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rite shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth, you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you. Should the reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only then. It's like the Green Goblin mask. It's speaking to me. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Ruki. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail. Though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please, call me Sandra. Sandra? She is a wraith expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal and bound to serve the rites. Okay. We met briefly before, when you first beheld the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice, now I suggest you listen well to me. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rights better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while, and yours. Sandra's series of special challenges, custom tailored for each of your fellow exiles. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites should you be so inclined. Spectral triumvirate, banished for eternity, and trapped in the rites. Okay. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom. You have invoked Sandra. I'll ask her what's on her mind. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see if I tried. She laughed at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they were with me. You might expect that we all keep each other company. There's just one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another. She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there's a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So carry on for now. If those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me. I shall see if they learned some more. Eligible exile to brave one of Sandra's challenges and earn a unique reward. I want to do a challenge. Indeed, it looks as though one of your failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Okay, so it's just Ruki. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Ruki. What, the loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose that he's ready, technically, though I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. Soon Ruki appears in heat of the summons. Chum? Why are you looking at me like that? I get sucked into the orb. Ponder the orb. Or whatever. Shit, it's like a one-on-one match. Alright, what's the big idea, huh? Is some kind of trick you're playing, chum? The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades, save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Whenever you are. Or wherever you are. Uh-oh. I gotta use speed. Oh! I gotta use speed. To my advantage. Okay, let's think. They're scary, but I'm better. They can't do shit to me. They wish. They fucking wish. Alright, watch this. Oh, jump! Oh! I tried so hard there. Damn. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, I forgot. I pressed the wrong button to jump. Ah, I can't. They're so large. Oh my god. Fuck. No. Oh. Okay, I got this. We're gonna get this here. Just need one more to finish him. Oh, it's fucked up that it's just one. Alright, I'm gonna use the throat in a smart manner. No! I didn't think you'd dive. I can't let him just stay positioned here, though. Do you see what he's trying to do? They're gonna throw him the thing. Damn it! See, I couldn't stop them. They were too large. Yep. Yep. Point to the sky. Point to the sky. That is how we do it, right, chum? It is. And you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order. Both to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Fist pump, fist pump, fist pump. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes. Know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you got? Yomir's Fang. Of legendary talisman. After Rookie casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual. Only usable by Rookie. Huh. Well, why not then? Bear has a chance to return immediately. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now, who wants, I'll give him that. That was interesting. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the Imtizo seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lost -1 hope for the next right. Suffer alongside them. Okay. A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take through flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirit shall likely suffer more. Yeah, they can suffer. It's fine. Cold Moat, Plague Mont, or Fallow Field. You get a valuable item if you take a job here. Headwind suggests taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. Or, Lone Minstrel says you can improve a talisman if you take a job here. I'm gonna go valuable item. We can all stand to lose a little hope. You know what I mean? Who needs hope? The north route through flagging hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There's little talk among your group, yet you sense despair encroaching. Only Tizo seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lost another hope for the next right. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries, and make no attempt to look it in the eye. The lone minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Cold Moat. Cold Moat. Without even yep, okay. Where many exiles of the downside see their final days. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words as seem best fit for each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while, leads you to a hollowed stump that fades away. You found a knock shroom. 50. You quickly put it away. Sorry, I'm looking something up real quick. Okay. By the time you reach the pit of Nilth, everyone besides the imp Tiso seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense a desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Another -1 hope. Page revealed. Let's look at the page. The Empire's collapse. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Empire's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope caller stood by, awaiting such time as he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Mur. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Seems to have something on his mind. You find Ricky rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, chum, know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get you your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is, He hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, You sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? I'm gonna be honest. Something about it makes him appear less trustworthy and perhaps less youthful too. You suggest that Ruki might appear more presentable without the mustache. He stares up toward the ceiling for several moments and breathes a sigh. I'll be right back. Then he scurries away. You hear him making quite a racket for a while. Just had to go take care of something real quick, chum. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go check the wheels again for mites. He bounds off out of the wagon. Oh, he gained a hope for the next right. Well. Oh, hey, you guys, you know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. Know what I mean? So have a look around. With this, mushroom thing. Dash of stardust. Scribe rock. Grants the bearer +2 presence. Faith stone. +2 hope. Expensive. Come see us again, guys. I want to buy that expensive one. Like, so bad. Okay, so who did we have last match? We had Tizo, Hedwin, and Jadero, right? And then these two sat on the bench. Okay. Just keep a track. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of milk. Then... Noise! Caesar seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence! Everyone, take cover! Jadero makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Oh my god. Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to heed yourselves from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral born. We shall see when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog croon. A bog croon? Serpentine creature native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Indeed, that was witch Eudmilde of the Withdrawn. She is an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Yislak, the astral-born monstrosity. It's a triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom. I just like the term bog dwellers. I'm a bog dweller. Harum! Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all this. Everyone, it's time. Play the game!
Why, you made it, reader.
Yeah, I did.
Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Milith.
Milith, not MILF.
Doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries.
It's like saying MILF with a list.
Drawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat.
Nope, we're gonna win.
But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Nothing but winning. The crone, Eudmilde, sees your companions gather by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm you here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Yilslat. Make the Nightwings suffer! Ruki trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy, Yilslatch. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. Does seem to have drawn Eudmilde's attention, however. Ruki begins to squirm a bit. Then, she moves her slender fingers to her mask. Whoa! Foolish! Yilslatch shall grow, Yilslatch shall grow, it shall consume ye. Ere your little flame has died, that we shall ensure. Eudmilde slides off toward her followers. It's the best way I can say the name. Ruki remains motionless for a time. Whoops. Ew, goopy. Alright, now we have 5. I'm gonna keep Faye on the bench again. I assume the what's it called? What is it? Inspiration or fucking exiles gain enlightenment. Yeah, inspiration. Twice as quickly while they have inspiration. I'm gonna keep Faye on the bench Tizo, also going to stay on the bench. I'm going with the original squad. Jadeo getting a lot of action. Honestly, like I said, she's the star on the team. I'm going to be 100% honest. All right, I'm choosing. Rookie.
It is done.
Eh? You don't suppose Crone's got it out for me, do you? No matter where you go, your slats shall find ye and devour ye. And commence!
Commence
Commence!
the first of many banishments.
Ha!
To glory
Ha!
laid bare.
Ha! Fuck you.
That one almost got through. Verily.
Light work. Light work.
The orb is loose.
The orb is loose, he says.
Rookie plunged into their pyre.
The decoy. I do like how they level up once you've gotten closer to beating them. Like they gain like a second form. The lifeblood of ya slouch. You slouch. Slatch? You slatch? You slatch. It flows within this layer, and beneath this world his lifeblood shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. Ew. Pools of goo.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries.
She's leaving a trail of goo.
You'll have to do better than that.
Defense!
The orb was cast into your pyre.
Defense! My bad there.
Caught out.
Uh-oh.
All three Nightwings.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
It was dangerously close. The flames of freedom. Now, end the ceremony. Banishment.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
The Nightwings
When the big one makes it. You'll love to see it.
Their adversaries prove no match for them.
Like I said, we're going for the perfect run. Fuck everyone else. It would seem our adversaries failed to unnerve us. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. See? Those bog dwellers are just a bunch of hissy talk. Yisak! We have failed thee. The deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, ye shall be consumed. And everything around ye from the soilless stars ye shall see. Sounds like a loser to me. Sounds like a loser to me, if you know what I mean.
Twould seem the exiled Jodariel has a knack for these affairs.
Focus, training, prowess. The path towards survival on the blood border. These rites make similar demands of us. For 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Juno deals an additional 10 to the adversary's pile. Oh, it's like a taunt. Press triangle to salute. So if you taunt and then dunk, an additional 10 to the pyre. But the thing is, I don't really use her as the offense. I use her much more defensively. When landing from a jump, Jadeo briefly stuns nearby adversaries, making them drop the orb. That's much more likely. This also seems cool. I could go down that path, but I mean... Banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. Huh. I'm gonna go here.
It would appear that Rookie's not too old to
Faster,
learn
stronger,
tricks.
and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? Good job, Rookie. Casts aura 50% further. When Rookie banishes adversaries by casting his aura, the blast can banish nearby enemies. See, with this, with his like special designated talisman, it feels like it wants you to be like casting him with him a bunch. After plunging into the adversary's pyre, Rookie soon returns rather than remaining banished. Yeah, let's go this route.
Until the stars align.
Having secured victory over the Withdrawn almost effortlessly, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of Milde's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jodi. Yeah, thanks, I'm good. Jodi. The radar and the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just, so far we've kept on going north. That's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I could not tell you when at last a vessel dared sail those waters. Tiso asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Raro is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark at night. You find Faye and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is his charge. And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tiso. Noise is happy to have obliged. Nice. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please, look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. Seek now the destination. Horus, the azure star. The rights beckon you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. Pockmarked by crude little islets. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? Do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go ride right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Hedwin's smile returns. Sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though. I know your time is precious. Yeah. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well. Thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rights I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the Withdrawn, in which Milde, you might recall, she tended to evoke a certain name. You slack. The Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Milde for mere nonsense. However, her words... Man, we need more regular names. Tim. Sarah. Beth. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans. The one called Yislak was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Colossal monsters that once roamed. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Yislak's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. However, Yislak did not truly die, for by some accounts, it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating, even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it to ours. So in a way, it is an exile just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Idmilde are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history of Yislak is inexorably linked to the rites and therefore must be known. Trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all this is of some reassurance. And now, I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Training herself. Fair enough. I think I want to do one more right, if we can get to it. Big Bertrudes. This is the place. Let us go see my client's companion as soon as you're ready. Seek Big Bertrude. Big Bertrudes is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. Lone Minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. His words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet, thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, do not know for certain. For I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood, lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he waits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. We wish to seek him there, though, as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn, that is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a matter of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Hedwyn nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. Let's see. Forage for resources. Interact to forage for resources at the time. Hone your skills as a reader. Grant small global bonuses. Or interact to mentor companion. Let's do this. Who do we want to mentor? Let's mentor Faye since we've left her alone for some time. Me? Oh, of course, please tell me something I don't know, for there's lots of it. You sit down with Faye to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense she's beginning to understand. The scribes, they whisper to me, they do from time to time. Let's see. The brief charge up time before Faye jumps or sprints is virtually eliminated. Brief charge up time before Faye can cast her aura is greatly reduced. I'm gonna go this route. The more I think of it, I think that I don't like being banished very much. True. Good job, Faye. So true. So true. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please, come have a look. The others are already there. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Burchard? She then appears as if on cue. Tell that Sandwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Burchard, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, Enough. But, should you see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now, be gone from here. Tell no one that we that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon, Lone Minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Scream. I'm beginning to feel ill already. Let's go. Water. Before she left, Big Burchard shared knowledge of the current that should draw you out to sea. Nothing bad will happen. Oh, look at that. We turned into a little boat. How adorable. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. The tempestuous Sea of Solace lies beyond this death-still body of water. There's no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. So as we follow the cold current Big Burchard indicated, we shall be safe. If the next ride is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way, as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oars. Burchard instructions are to navigate the maze of maws in a curving route bearing northeast. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you... Excuse me, sorry. Which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jadariel seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Who, Hedwin? Oh, it's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters if I had to guess. First time out at the sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support and we require swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello my friend, it's just... The sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? I'm going to say the few friends I had. You tell them that there were those who did support you over the years and that it pains you now to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him for now. He is too ill to conduct the next rite. Damn. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. Can't use Headwind. And I was going to give Jadale a rest. But she might have to be used. By the scribes, the sea, I didn't know it was beautiful, or so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you now can see what must be the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Wondering if Headwind's feeling better. He requires further rest, Tiso. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, sir, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Tiso wants to fish for something tasty there, and Faye believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here. I'm going with Faye. You find Faye gazing down into the depths. The water's very beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they have protected us, and they're watching, I just know. Even out here in the waters of Underking Oars. They urge us on and feel it. I just know. There's no denying that the north current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching land again, but you can sense a spring in everybody's step. Plus 2 quickness. At last you arrive at the Hulk of Oars. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Page revealed. Down the river. The Emperor Solium Mur knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river Scolorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished. But the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Okay. Oh, you just keep right on ringing that bell, chum. Keep at it. Ricky seems to be taking issue with her frivolous use of the nautical bell. Oh, I didn't expect that to be a thing. After all, there's no sign of a nautical emergency nor a prepared meal. Oh, I know it's not mealtime. It's fine. Starting to really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though. That startled me. Now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone else anymore. Besides, ringing the bell, it's probably some pretty good exercise, right? And it's good training for my ears, too. You know, we curs have ultra-sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore, I don't. Anyway, thanks. I mean that. He storms off. Ruki shall never forgive you for abusing the nautical bell. I'm sorry. Ricky reappears, laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. That's funny. Silver Cudgelhead. A limbless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the sea is fully grown as a rich life. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on our mind. Hedwin, he's beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he is grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that isn't clear. I should tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when time reminds me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what would happen should he become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you toward the door. Greetings to you, lovely reader. I'm at your disposal. Wait, that's not what I wanted to click. That's not what I picked. No. I wanted to see if there was just a possibility of a... That's not what I meant to do. Ah. This place, so we're back. Look there, our host approaches, and appears and looks upon your fellow exiles. Welcome to the practice rites. I don't want the practice! Thanks, great to be back. Love the decor, honest. Silence her, you're fortunate your reader summoned you again. Use a little discipline. Now, come forth and let us see how capable you are. In the practice rites, no enlightenment is awarded. You may train here with your fellow exiles as much as you wish, or press options to return to the wagon. Oh, to wagon. Get me out of here. Why was I didn't click. Did I click the wrong thing? Did the... I'm gonna tempt fate again. So practice rights right there. Sandra deems none of your fellow exiles worthy of her right now. Okay. My bad. Sorry to bug you, Sandra. That's my bad. Oh, hey, you guys. Funny running into you out here right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers say, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Thorned Knot. When aura casting raises the bear's maximum range 8%. 8%. That lunar glass. I'm so poor. Didn't see nothing you like this time, huh? No, I'm just poor. I hate it, but I'm poor. Having landed at the Hulk of Oris, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Mr. Hedwyn? Tizo's worried that Hedwyn is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize as a worm of the Sea Dominion. What they all are doing here, you see plain by the ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies, so it is you that heed the summons of glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor. And this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget, he is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you on all behalf of the Pyre Hearts until the contest. He's a once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor and the Pyre Hearts. Well, I'm sorry I'm gonna have to shatter their dreams. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. Okay, I think I can still get away without using Jodi once. So I'm gonna use we're going super small roster. Playing small ball.
Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Oris. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy.
We're going super small, super speed.
Expect your battle to be glorious.
Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Horus. As your adversaries clamber into view, Yuki calls up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from? Haha, an excellent point. Seems then that these adversaries in the rites are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer this night hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May your adversaries tremble at the sight of you. I want to see this guy. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask despite his protests. Oh, wait, this knight's mask. This knight hereby presents to you the great Sir Deluge. A noble visage, is it not? Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes, you can swim or no. Ha! Of course we knights can swim, all knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there's but one way to return. Silence, Gilman! Nobody cares! But back to your post! Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he's told. This knight knows who we are, Nightwings, and he's not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. Now in guard! My throat is being destroyed today. The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. Alright, let's go. Let's win. Fuck these guys. They're so tiny, too. Reader, Hedwyn's illness means you cannot help us here. You shall be counting on us. Okay.
Who shall strive for freedom?
We'll also match their smallness.
Ruki.
Ow!
Tizo.
Unwell. I'm also unwell all the time.
Faye. It is done.
Oh wow, I've heard so many tales of the Worm Knights. I thought they would be more impressive though. Gilman, status report, what is the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this knight's eye. But brave? Air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre Hearts, be ready! Alright, time to kill him.
Begin.
You guys can't do shit to me. You can't do shit to me.
Honor of the scribes.
You wish you fucking could. You wish you fucking could. Okay, I fucked up. I pressed the wrong button earlier. That's on me. Don't worry about it.
Good.
Rookie knows what he's doing.
Absolution.
Give him the old run around.
A deftly thwarted drive. Fear not the purified.
I flew over the gap. I was too good. Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right to his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once. Wow. Those bozos bicker even more than we do. Let's get them while they're busy fighting.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks.
Oh my god, they were just fighting up there. It's very funny. They're just No.
Sir Deluge did fling himself upon the flames.
No. Oh my god, it's flying around.
How very fortunate.
They tried. I got no stamina. No! I thought I had it.
Seize the orb.
I got no one.
Fire of resolve.
I got no one.
No more than a lick of flame remains. Sir Deluge is banished. And it is
Oh!
the Nightwings prevail.
The B squad. The B squad won. My rookies were still enough.
Right is ended.
Those worms are quick, alright, but rookie grain tails quicker. Scra! Scra! Is very pleased to have prevailed against the Worm Knights. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won. This night commends you, noble Nightwings. You gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This is all your fault, and now cavorting with our enemies. How dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. It is not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary in a worthy outcome. Worthy? This knight shall show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the
Cause
hearts of
problems.
all these exiles? The
Ooh,
moon
hit
touched
3.
girl has greater
The 8 scribes, they so inspire me, and now I feel that I've grown somehow closer to them, maybe. If, while sprinting, Faye slows nearby adversaries, or Faye jumps and power jumps further. That sounds cool.
Until the next right.
Alright. God, doing all these voices, even with fucking Eden's Garden earlier. Just destroying. After thwarting the Pyre Hearts in a decisive victory, you at least return to the wagon with your companions. You at last return. There's a little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off toward whatever next the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns toward your companion, who is absent for the rite. How is Edwin? Lone Minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the Lone Minstrel in stunned silence. Lone Minstrel breathes a heavy sigh. But then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwin is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. Hedwin is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I have traveled once with one, extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I am pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So, you are back among the living then, Hedwin. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for your concern. I'm sorry that I worried you, or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky waits. Hey, I want to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. Could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where you'll be off to next. Well, we're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jedi hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. Seek. again your destination. Triesta, the Silver Star. Still further north, then. Not simply north. It shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the deathless tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. A tempest raging in the Sea of Solace, seemingly for all eternity. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Come on, people. It'll be just another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the deathless tempest. And with that, we'll call it a stream. Let me exit for now. Yes. Ah, perfect. Perfect. It just throws me back to black screen. Okay, so plan is there should be a stream tomorrow night. I think I just want to play more Pyre. If everyone is okay with that, I assume everyone who matters, and really the only one that matters is me, let's be honest. So yeah, we'll just play more Pyre tomorrow night. Tuesday, I'm not entirely sure. And then, yeah, but more Pyre tomorrow because I'm kind of more interested in what else has got. Like I said, and I don't want to dwell too long on the game, so if we can keep playing, then it'll be interesting.